instructors for the 2015 Big Drum Bonanza in Thousand Oaks, California, and we're at the Drum Channel in Oxnard, and Rich has just conducted his master class. It was a 2-hour session where he went through some different styles of drums that he does, and so you're enjoying the session here and your trip out to Hollywood?
Love it. I love California, and I love Hollywood. I love the palm trees. This is a great place.
Cool. And you went to the jam night last night, and
yeah, Matt Starr's Lucky Strike Jam at the Lucky Strike bowling alley there on Hollywood and Highland, and a lot of talent, man. I really have to give props to Matt for that, because it's hard to organize a jam like that, and it's very, very organized, pretty meticulous, and there's always great There's always great talent on it, and last night was no exception. I didn't even know a lot of the musicians I was playing with, and it was so fast and furious, but that's the beauty of music. You know, we barely met each other. Some of them I didn't even really shake their hands until we came off stage.
Right, you did the fist bump and stuff at the end. And
but it was fun. You know, anytime you can get to play different music with new musicians, it's great. Right,
and there's a camaraderie among drummers that there isn't among other musicians. You know, the competitiveness of a guitar player, or the lead singer disease and stuff. And on stage last night, you jammed with Mark Schulman was on stage with you, and Randy Cook was on drums, and Matt Starr was singing. So you had 4 drummers up there at once.
4 drummers playing at the same time. Yeah, and there's no ego or weird things. Just like we're all playing music, and we all lift each other up and support each other. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, and then even after the jam, Mark Schulman and I went to Cantor's and had some matzo ball soup and talked about drums. It was great.
Cool.
Yeah.
And for the Big Drum Bonanza, you're going to do some private lessons too. How do you approach private lessons? Do you do it based on the skill level of the student, or what they're asking you to teach them?
Yeah, no, I mean, I have definitely philosophies that I like to like bullet points and philosophies that I'll, you know, a bag of tricks that I'll go into if I need to. But I like to address the students at where they're at and exactly what they want to accomplish. I'll ask them to play for me, and I'll immediately be able to make some suggestions how they can improve their technique, their tone, their touch, their time. I like to get into the importance of reading music. And I also like to get into the importance of learning styles on the drums, so you're not a one-trick pony. So a 1-hour lesson, it's a very short period of time to cover a lot of ground. So I'm doing that all day Saturday, and I'm looking forward to that.
Cool. And you're known primarily as a country drummer, but we know that you're a rocker too. You were at the Bonzo Bash, and a lot of the beats that you were showing are from different styles of music and stuff.
Yeah.
Being a country artist, you're in a successful band, and you know you're not dealing with a lot of the struggles that other musicians are, and that has to feel good, I would imagine.
Oh yeah, I definitely have paid dues in terms of starving and working day jobs and not knowing where the money was going to come from, and that's just part of, you know, paying your dues in the entertainment industry, whether you're a musician or an actor, or you want to write screenplays, you know, or want to be a famous singer. It's just not going to be easy because there's so many other people that are qualified to do it and want to do it. A lot of times it comes down to this, like, it's kind of Darwinian. It's like survival of the fittest. A lot of people that moved to Nashville with me, they just didn't survive. They just left. They gave up. And if you give up, you're at the end of the line. I never wanted to give up on my dreams. It's something that I've been kind of like focusing on since I was 6, 7, 8 years old. And then I really made a decision in 1983 when the Police came out with a record called Synchronicity. And that was just, I knew exactly what I was going to do with my life. So here we are all these laters, man. Baby steps, one handshake at a time, one gig at a time. We just try to always play it at the best of our ability and move forward.
Cool. Your crash course sessions, how often do you do those?
I'm good for anywhere from like 20 to 50 of those a year, and I do them around my tour. Sometimes I'll do them during the day of an actual tour. My bus will pull in, and somebody will pick me up, and I'll do a crash event at either a middle school, a high school, a university. I'll teach at a drum shop, and I also do corporate speaking. So like some of my clients are like Johnson & Johnson, Cisco, different tech companies. And I'm one of the few motivational speakers in the world that use the drums as a means of communicating my message. So it's kind of a unique offering. It's fun. I'm not your typical motivational speaker like with khakis and the headset mic and all that kind of stuff. So I try to do that as much as possible.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you looking forward to the most over the course of the rest of the Bonanza? Are you gonna
just the brotherhood? I'm looking forward to seeing what the other teachers and what they have to say, and we all steal from each other and are able to take these inspirational quotes or ideas and put them in our back pocket. And I'm just looking forward to meeting the students, getting to know the students a little bit better, and then of course, gossiping and hanging out with the other teachers. It's gonna be fun around the pool.
Cool. Where's the best place online to learn more about you?
Oh, you can always go to richredmond.com, which is REDMOND, richredmond.com, or crashcourseforsuccess.com. And yeah, I'm pretty easy to find. I've got some cool things happening. We have a beater that I helped design here that's with DW called the Black Sheep bass drum beater that's coming out. I have some signature sticks that are coming out. And I have a double disc educational product called Drumming in the Modern World. It's going to be out for Christmas.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Cool. One last question. You seem like you're really in tune with social media. How do you feel that plays a part in today's musician as far as reaching out to fans?
Well, yeah, and it's a great question. With Napster and file sharing and a whole generation of people that are not really putting value on intellectual property, it's really hard for musicians to make it, so you have to kind of take you really have to kind of take it into your own hands, and social media is an amazing and free way to promote yourself, build a brand, and sell products. And it's you can really do it in a smart way without being a snake oil salesman, but you really almost don't even exist in today's world. Like, if trash can delivery companies and Snickers bars have a social media page, and you're a creative person and you don't have one, you don't exist. And it's just an ugly part of today's world. It's become so popular that if you're not part of it, you're invisible.
Yeah.
So do one post a day. Just let the world know what you're doing. Try not to take pictures of your food, but something really, really, incredible that can lift people up or inspire them. At the very least, just let people know, hey, this is what I'm doing today. And for every person in the world, there's 100,000 people that are going to dig what you do. You just have to find those 100,000 people.
It's beautiful. I think that's
The
perfect.
question I forgot about your famous drum hangs when you're in LA.
Oh, the drum hangs?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Occasionally, if I have a day off in LA, I'll just start texting all my drummer buddies and I'll say, Fox and the Hounds, Irish Pub, 7:30. And I was so proud of myself that I started texting people at 11 a.m. one morning, and we had 50 of the biggest drummers in LA at an Irish bar by 7:30 p.m. and that was with a bomb scare on the 101. That's the power of drums and drummers and that camaraderie that we have. People were living all over East LA, West LA, and they made it to that pub for some power networking. It was cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Rich Redmond. Woo!